अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदाय कृष्णाय नाम्ने गौरभक्ति गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय सर्वभक्ताय भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्य चित्तास्य कामावितरणे कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना तवैवास्मि भगवान् इति विज्ञाय राधे श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः ददाति स्वपदां। In morning, we discussed about Saranagati. That first of all, for Bhakti, Saranagati is essential. Though Saranagati is not Bhakti, but it is the door of entering in Bhakti. And we discussed so much about it. Can you give essence of what I told? Very little, in 2 minutes. Guruvai Gaurachandaya Chardikaya Sadavai Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Sadvaktaya Namo Namah. First of all, you give my thousands of pranams at the lotus feet of my beloved Guru Padma Vishnu Pada Paramaham Sastottara Satarupanu Gataja Vajja Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Secondly, I offer my pranams thousands of times at the lotus feet of my Guru Varga, and I offer my pranam at the lotus feet of all the assembled Vaishnavas. So Srila Gurudev has instructed me to give a summary of the discussion that took place this morning on the topic of Saranagati. So, in brief, Saranagati means to surrender. So, this Saranagati, it has Sada Anga, that means 6 limbs. Anako Yasta Sankalpa, Pratko Yasta Vadnam, Rakshasiti Tidishwato, Gopti Sahi Paranam Sukha, Atmani Sahi Panakarapanye, Sadvida Saranagati. The 6 limbs are, number 1, to accept everything which is favorable for the development of the devotional service. Secondly, to make very intense endeavors to avoid those things which are detrimental to progress on the path of bhakti. Thirdly, to accept that the Lord is my protector. He will protect me under all circumstances. Not only that, but Rakshasiti Tirishwaso, Goptitte Bharanam Tata. He will also maintain me. Whatever I need at any time, Krishna, I will not have to think about these things for myself. Krishna himself will make some arrangement that I am not in need of anything. And finally, the last two, Atmanikshepana Karpanyai. Atmanikshepana means to give one's heart to the Lord, to have no interest, to undertake all endeavors only for the Lord. And finally, Karpanyai means humility. One should always be very meek and humble, giving respect to everyone, and not craving for honor oneself. So this is called Saranagati, and this Saranagati is essential for the person who is aspiring to enter the path of Bhakti. It is not Bhakti itself, but it is the door to Bhakti. Bhakti is composed of the 9 types, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smanam, Pada, Sevanam, Atmanam, Vandanam, Dasam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam, or 5 types, Sadhu Sanganam, Kirtan, Bhagavat Shravan, Mathura, Shrimati, Sadhya, Sevan. We're very familiar with this, so I won't go into detail. So these activities are devotional service. And if one wants to actually perform devotional service, Prahlad Maharaj instructed us, Iti pumsa pitam vishnam bhaktis ten navalakshana kreti bhagavatsida sananyeditam uttamam. That a person is to be considered most wise, most learned, if he has completely dedicated his life first at the lotus feet of bona fide Guru and Vaishnavas. And then, having surrendered at the feet of bona fide Guru and Vaishnavas, he performs this ninefold process of devotional service. What will be the result? Very quickly, all anarthas will go away, all aparad will go away, and he will attain his sadhya. He will come to the bhava-bhakta, and then afterwards he will come to the prema bhakti, attain the level of prema bhakti. Otherwise, if one goes on hearing, chanting, and remembering, but he is not, first of all, Sharanagat, he does not accept these 6 limbs of surrender in his life at the lotus feet of bona fide Guru and Vaishnavas, then his hearing and chanting, it may be very productive of so many things, such as money and position and honor in this world. But he will never enter into the realm of bhakti. His anarthas will not go away. So it is most essential to understand what is Saranagati, to become Saranagat at the feet of bona fide Guru and Vaishnavas, and then apply all energy into bhakti, and then the result of bhakti will come, that is bhakti parashanavaro viraktiya, the special affection for Krishna will be raised in the heart, some realization will come, and one will become very easily and effortlessly detached from this material existence. Thank
you. I give an example of dog. That each human has a dog. Then dog always barks. How? You know, if anyone coming barking. But everything depends on that person. He nourishes. He thinks always for his dog. If anyone attacks, he protects. Also gives anything he wants. So dog has nothing to do for his nourishment and everything. And also if some dangerous things are coming, or he is not so much anxious for that, his Prabhu will protect him. So if we will surrender and the lotus feet of Krishna, first to Guru and then to Krishna, then Krishna is so much powerful. He can destroy whole world in a moment, and he can again create lakhs and lakhs worlds like this in a second, more quickly than a second. He can do everything, right? And he can do anything what he will. Anything which a man or human being cannot do, he can do everything. So, if you are taking shelter in the lotus feet of Krishna, he will always support and nourish. Also, he will save from everything. If anyone has taken shelter in the lotus feet of Krishna, he should not be worried for anything, and he should not beg anything. Give me. Save me. Because if he is doing so, then it means what? That he has not taken shelter totally in the lotus feet of Krishna. So if anyone has taken shelter in the lotus feet of Krishna, he should not be worried for anything. Always chanting, remembering, and serving Krishna. If anything will come, any problem will come, or Krishna has promised that he will solve. For nourishment, he will pick up anything on his head and he will bring for his nourishment. So why we should do worry for this? We can narrate a story, narrate a story. Not a story. A story is kalpani. But
Imagination.
a
true story. A true story.
A real story of Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. Now, they were in boyhood very intelligent, and they were studying all the scriptures. In very young age, at the age of 16, they were so much learned. So, they attracted at that time the Nawab, the king of Muslim king of Bengal, and they called, and then they requested to be his private secretary and prime minister. They began to do all these things. But there they made Radhakund, Shyamkund, and so many kunds, beautiful 8 kunds. And they established Radha and Krishna, they are conjugal. And they used to worship Radha and Krishna. And to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from bona fide Vaishnavas, from Navadvip. And managing everything of king. But suddenly Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, telling that I am going to Vrindavan, but actually he was not going to Vrindavan. He was coming to meet with Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. He came there and he spent to his mercy to Rupa and Sanatana Goswami and told that you should very soon come to Vrindavan. I am going there and you should meet. Don't spoil your life. Happens quickly. You know, where is Madhupuri now? Mathura. And where is Ajodhya? All disappeared. Where is your Jodhan, Kans, Jarasandha, Raman? Is anything remaining? Where their wealth went on. Beautiful body and sound, so strong body like thunderbolt. So don't lose your time, waste your time. Quickly you should come to Vrindavan and we will live together and discuss about Bhakti. Rupa Goswami and his brother Anupam, they were 3 brothers. They left for Vrindavan, but in the meantime they went to their went to their village and they gave half of the money what they had earned to Brahmins. Why they gave? Which is really helpful for Bhakti. It should be kept. We should adopt only the things which are favorable for Bhakti. See that these wealth and money or anything is not favorable for our Bhakti. And also they thought that the association of worldly persons is not helpful for Bhakti. Even if the king is so much favorable and he is loving so much. This is the cause of bondage. We should quickly try to give up. If mother is loving so much, she has so attraction to me, it is also not favorable for her. If never a whole nation and everything is so much attraction, then that is very much obstacles in bhakti. So first he gave up the king association, and second was the attraction for family. So he gave up the whole family. Thirdly, wealth was so much unfavorable. So he divided into two and he gave it to Brahmin. What class of Brahmin? Those who were some bhakti. Not pure bhakti, but yet having some bhakti too. Then he gave. And what was remaining, he divided into two. And he kept something for Sanatana Goswami, that he should come very soon, give him anything to anyone, those who will help Sanatana Goswami, who was at that time in jail. So you know that to bribe is everywhere. In any shape, bribe is there. Especially in Indonesia and India.
Philippines.
In Philippines also.
We hope so.
Also, in very big form in America and England also.
Yes.
So much. And everywhere in world, this is prominent thing to bribe. Anyhow, by money, by woman, by men, by praise, position, anyhow. All these are bribes. So he kept something. And again he divided two, and he gave to the family persons to help study in Goswami. At that time he was a very little baby, and he gave. And with him, he did not kept anything in his pocket. Like a Bairagi, like a renounced order person, only door and coffin, nothing. No money, nothing. Empty-handed, they both brothers, Rupa and Anupam, they left for Vrindavan. And they told by a letter, anyhow, that you are now in prison of king, we have kept something for you, that you should give it to the jailer, and anyhow you should escape and come to us in Vrindavan. We are going to Vrindavan. Sanatana Goswami gave it to the jailer. He was not so much happy and favorable. He gave first, how much? 7,000 golden coins in a golden pot. He told that, oh, I cannot do against Nawab, the king. Then he gave more. And he told that, you remember that I engaged in the service of king, so you are indebted to me. Please help me. I will not be here. I will be a Muslim, Fakir, and I will go to Makkah and Medina. And thus he saw that, oh, so much golden heat, and water began to come from his mouth, and he took that bribe, and anyhow, Sanatana Goswami. He crossed the Ganges river in the night, and he went in a very big forest, very dangerous, dense forest. Some persons were waiting for him. They were astrologers, that they had some golden coin. They are both, the two persons are there. So they were waiting. That is. They were with a hurricane light, and they went to Sanatana Goswami. Oh, can we help? We will be happy to help you. He told that you can help me to cross this forest. But in night, where I will stay? They told that, oh, our leader is here, and you can be here with safety, and you can have everything for eating and everything, and sleeping. And they took them both there. He was with his servant, Ishan. And when they reached the destination of that backward leader, oh, he became very happy. And he gave so much nice boarding and everything. Sanatana Goswami was so intelligent, and he was prime minister. He thought that why in the night they are serving so much? They are unknown person, but yet they are helping so much. Why? Oh, there must be something. I have nothing with me, but it seems that something is with my servant. He called Ishan and told, have you anything? Please give up. Give me. This is like a date. This will give me. He gave 7, but 1 remaining. He hid and told that I have this golden pen only to serve you. He told this, yes, give me. And he gave it to the leader of Dwarka. Then he began to laugh and told, oh, you knew it, that we have 7, 8. And for this, we are going to kill you, murder you, both. But God has saved us from that crime. Now, I am so much happy, pleased with you, and we can help you in any way. What help you want? He told that just now I want to cross this dangerous forest, and we want to go to Varanasi. They helped so much, and they helped in crossing this very dangerous forest, full of wild animals. When it was morning, and they have crossed, Sanatana Goswami asked with his servant Ishan, have you anything remaining? Then he told that, yes, 1 golden coin I have here with me. Oh, you should take it and return to your home. You cannot go with me and cannot serve. You have some attachment with golden coins or wealth. So, a person like you cannot be with me. So Sanatana Goswami also, what is favorable and what is unfavorable? These are unfavorable things, unwanted things. These are disturbance in bhakti, obstacles in bhakti. So, even he gave up that golden coin, also that servant also. And he was requesting and waiting that you should take me, but he could not. He knew that it is also attached with all this. So, it may be that some more obstacles might come. So he gave up. When he reached to Varanasi, with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he met. Oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so much happy. And he began to embrace. But Sanatana Goswami was telling that I am insignificant. I am like a worm of stove. Don't touch me. I am like a Muslim. You should not touch. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that I am touching you, embracing you, only to be pure for my purification. Sanatana Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw towards him. He has a very beautiful blanket. Very precious. And but he has torn and torn all other cloths. He began to see up and down. At once Sanatana Goswami realized this. Why he is looking towards me up and down? He at once quickly went to the Ganges, took bath, and he gave it that very beautiful precious kambal blanket to one beggar. He He told that, oh, you are joking me? Sanatana Goswami, really I don't want joke you. Really I want to give you, and I want to take your word and told, not humble, anything. So he took it and went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became so happy. So anything which is unfavorable, it should be given up. If this cloth is unfavorable, I should give up. If whole family is unfavorable for bhakti, if this body is not favorable for bhakti, we should give up. Like Narottam Thakur has told. What he has told? Keno acha ye pran ki sukh lagiya, keno nagal mariya. Gopis are also telling that we have not very little praying, that is little particle of love and affection for Krishna. Then why we are living? We should die. So anything which is not helpful, we should try to give up. And what is favorable, we should not give up. Very strongly we should say. In the beginning, something can be useful for us, helpful for us. But it may be after some time, when we are matured in bhakti, then we can give up also something. Like Rukmini, Archana of Rukmini. So worship all demigods. Like Ganesh, Durga, Kali, all others. We can worship Hanuman and others. But in all, some more higher, we can also give up the archana of Hanuman. If you want Braj Prem, you can worship Gopishwar Mahadev, no hot. You can worship Giriraj Govardhan, no hot. You can worship Lalita, Vishaka, Chitra, Rup Manjari and all others. But you can give up. If you are worshipping Hanuman and Ram and Dwarkadhish and Rukmini, or you cannot have one pointed Krishna Braj Prem. So we'll have to give up also. If you love Krishna like a son, like Jasoda and Nanda Baba, and if you want Gopi Prem, then at last you will have to give up also that mode, that Krishna is my son, my friend, everything. One pointed. So gradually, you will be one pointed. Which is favorable, we will take, and which is unfavorable, we will give up. There are so many things that Rupa Goswami has told. Bhav, Bhavmayi, Bhav Sambandhi, Bhavanukul, Bhav Abhiruddha, Bhav Viruddha. A very high thing. If we want to progress, we can, we'll have to know all these things. So gradually we will come. But now I want to tell something about Rupa Goswami. Can you explain something about Rupa Siksa that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave it to Srila Rupa Goswami in Prayag? Something. You don't remember? You should sit down. We are very late. You can sit.
Om Jnana Nirantasya Jnana Vijnana Chakshura Tamaya Tasmaya Guru. So, Rupa Goswami was instructed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in the beginning of that instruction, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Rupa Goswami that Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavanji Guru Krishna Prasade Bhai Bhakti Lata Beach. That all the Jiva souls within this Brahmanda, within this material universe, they are wandering. Brahmanda Brahmite. Brahmite means wandering. So through so
First
many...
is to explain, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to Rupa Goswami that Bhakti Ras is endless. So much. No boundary. No limit. I will sprinkle with my mercy a very little sprinkle of rasa. One drop. And by this one drop, whole world will be gone. At first, he has told something that, O Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, O Sarv Damodar, Rai Ramananda, Sikhi Maiti, Madhavi Devi, all his associates, he requested them to sprinkle their mercy on Rupa Goswami, so that he can know my heart, and thus he can write something and give my internal. So he began to tell like this.
Srila Rupa Goswami came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, and when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to instruct him, he wanted to teach him that these jiva souls within this material universe, they are in a predicament, that they are captured by the illusory energy of Krishna. And they are wandering within this universe endlessly through so many different species of life, that they are going through 8,400,000 species of life. And by rare opportunity they get human form. And in this human form, in this human body, if they are very, very fortunate, after wandering for so many millions of lives, if they become fortunate, bhagyavan, that means fortunate, then they have a very great blessing that comes upon them. And this blessing is Bhakti Lata Beach Guru Krishna Prasade Pai. They obtain the mercy combined together of Guru and Krishna. Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. And they obtain through this mercy the seed of the Bhakti Lata. The Bhakti Lata is called the creeper, a very beautiful creeper or plant, like a vine, which is growing. So the seed of that creeper is planted within the heart of the Jiva soul. When that Jiva soul, after performing some supritis in previous life, by the mercy of Krishna, the Jiva soul has the opportunity to perform some pious activities, some punya, and also supriti. He obtains the opportunity to have connection with Krishna, with Krishna's Dham, with Krishna's Sri Murti, with Krishna's Bhaktas, Krishna's devotees. And in this way, he obtains in the form of so many types of pious activities. He can render some service, he can take prasad. In this way, the Jiva soul advances and obtains so much supriti. And by this, he is given this great fortune to have the contact with sadhus. So when he gains this connection with sadhus, then his good fortune increases unlimitedly. And then he begins to perform bhakti under the direction of Vaishnava and Guru.
What is Bhakti Lata Beach?
And this Bhakti Lata Bij is actually the beginning, the very beginning stage of the highest development of Krishna prema. This Bhakti Lata Bij is directly a small particle of the Swarup Shakti of Krishna, and it manifests in the Jiva soul in the form of Shraddha, in the form of faith. So when that Jiva soul obtains this particle of Shraddha, this particle of faith, then